Hi everyone, welcome back. Today, we're making crispy chicken samosas using simple ingredients and a foolproof folding technique. So, let's get started. Start by heating 2 tablespoons of oil in a pot and adding 500 grams of minced chicken. To season, stir in 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of garlic paste, 2 teaspoons of ginger paste and 2 heaping teaspoons of green chili paste. Give everything a thorough mix to combine the flavors, then cover the pot and allow it to cook on medium heat until the chicken is tender, fully cooked, and flavorful. Feel free to adjust the spices to suit your taste. It's been about 10 minutes, so let's check the mince. There's still quite a bit of moisture, and the chicken has clumped together. Make sure to crumble it properly with your spoon and continue cooking until all the water has completely evaporated and the mince is perfectly dry. Once the mince is completely dry, stir in 1 tablespoon of pure ghee. Now, turn off the flame, cover the pot and let it rest for 5 minutes to allow the flavors to meld together perfectly. Now set the mince mixture aside and allow it to cool down completely before we move on to the next step. Once it's completely cool, toss in 1 cup of chopped coriander, mint and spring onion leaves. Finally, add 2 medium-sized chopped onions that have been squeezed dry to remove any moisture. Now, we'll add 1 teaspoon of Garam Masala, half a teaspoon of black pepper powder, and 1 teaspoon of cumin powder. Give it a thorough mix, then give it a quick taste test. You can always adjust the spices to your liking, but for me, these measurements are absolutely perfect just the way they are. And there you have it, the filling is officially ready to be stuffed into our samosas. To prepare the slurry, take 1 cup of all-purpose flour and gradually add about half a cup of water, or as much as needed. Whisk it thoroughly until it's completely smooth and free of lumps. You're looking for a thick, glue-like consistency just like this, which will help us seal our samosas perfectly so they don't open while frying. For the crust, I'm using homemade samosa sheets. I have a detailed video on how to make these from scratch on my channel, and I'll be sure to leave the link in the description box below for you. Of course, if you're short on time, you can always use store-bought ready-made sheets instead. They work just as well for this recipe. To start folding, take a single samosa strip and bring 1 corner over to the opposite side to form a neat triangle. Fold it over once more to create a sturdy pocket. This is the secret to a professional shape. Now, gently fill the pocket with a generous spoonful of our delicious chicken mixture, making sure not to overfill it. Continue folding the strip along its natural edges to maintain that perfect triangular form. Finally, apply a small amount of our flour slurry to the remaining flap and press it down firmly to seal it shut. This ensures your samosas stay perfectly intact and extra crispy while they're frying. Continue this process until all the samosas are filled and sealed. With this recipe, you'll end up with about 3½ dozen crispy chicken samosas, perfect for feeding a crowd or stocking up your freezer for later. To get that perfect crunch, heat your oil on medium heat. If it's too hot, the outside will burn before the inside is cooked. Gently slide the samosas in and fry them until they turn a beautiful golden brown on both sides. Once they're crispy and bubbling, drain them on a paper towel to remove any excess oil, and they're ready to serve. Serve these hot and crispy chicken samosas with some tomato sauce or your favorite savory dip. Just look at that incredible crunch. They aren't just golden and beautiful, they honestly taste so yummy, you won't be able to stop at just one. You can find the full recipe in the description box below. See you in the next video.